G'day, Cameron Cutler here, Beef Product Support for Semex Australia. Thank you for taking the time to watch our session tonight. It's a really fantastic time for the beef cattle industry at the minute. Beef cattle prices are an all-time high and great seasonal conditions. Many of the older generation are commenting that this is the best they've ever seen it, and I believe them. We're going to walk you through some of our existing bulls tonight and give you an update on their progeny, as well as introduce you to some new exciting sires. Semex catalogue keeps growing from strength to strength, and we really look forward to working with each and every one of you into the future, whether you're a stud person or commercial. Here's our list of bulls for tonight.
First up tonight is Varrolet Geddes 7068, and isn't this fella starting to put some runs on the board? There'll be a few sons to sell prior to this video coming out. We're really looking forward to the feedback that we get from those sales. The feedback we've had so far from stud and commercial breeders is the overall phenotype and natural thickness makes him usable in most programs going on around Australia. Combining this with really balanced performance data makes Geddes a bull to have on your list this spring. Inventory on Varrolet Geddes at the minute is a little bit limited, so get in quick if you want to use him. We do hope to have more semen later this year and early next year.
We're here with Nick Frank from Frank Angus. We just had a look at some of the Geddes calves that are here, and we'll just have a chat about what you think about them, Nick. So tell us a bit about Frank Angus and what your story is.
Well, Frank's Angus my grandfather started a stud Ginnemock back in the 50s, and he had a stud, did a lot of showing, etc. And the parents took over. They became Pawnee Park Angus, and since then we've become Frank's Angus. So it's just been a real continuation of that Ginnemock stud from the 50s. We sell locally around Ballarat. We're not a big stud by any stretch of the imagination, but we've been in the game a long time.
Yep.
So yeah, we enjoy what we do, and we've had a lot of loyal customers and clients for a long time.
Oh, very good. So what attracted you to use Varrolet Geddes in your herd?
Well, Geddes was a bull that when I went through, I was looking for a bull to probably put over some plainer, bigger cattle.
Yep.
So I was looking probably to pull back on birth weights, mature cow weight, just maybe pull back a little bit on that. But as you've seen in the weather conditions here, keep a little bit of fat cover. So, he seemed to meet all that criteria. And when you have a look through your catalogues, there's a lot of bulls that probably could have done that. But once I saw him on that video, the YouTube video, really liked the look of the bull. The very clean fronted, held his weight really good. And he's not one of these bulls that you see that the guts is nearly touching the ground. His weight was all in the right places. And I was just really impressed with his YouTube video and the look of him, because I still like to look at a bull. The phenotype very important.
Yeah.
A lot of my clients still sell in the market, so to me, the look and the type of the bull still really important. So really impressed with the look of him. So,
Very good. So how have you used him in your herd to get the best effect?
Over those bigger, plainer, growthier sort of cattle that, as I said, have probably pushed up in birth weight, lower fat. So I'm just trying to pull back on that. And maintain that back third. He's really thick through the back end, thick over the top line. So as I said, those bigger plainer type cattle that probably I just need to moderate a bit on that and pull it back a bit.
Yeah, and you're happy with the results so far?
Look, the calves I've got on the ground, he's really done that. They're very even. Got a very smooth back line, very, very straight across the back. Haven't got that tail head that sort of cocks up, which I don't like much either. So look, so far so good. He's done what I was hoping for and what you'd expect too from what I've seen.
No, very good. Well, they look good in the wet conditions here at Caramballic, but very good. Thank you for your time, and all the best going forward.
Thanks for showing some interest in it.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Up next is Montana Elevation 7108. His first progeny hit the ground this autumn, and breeders so far have been wax lyrical on the quality and the thickness that he's bringing to their programs. Combining this with his indexes all in the top 1%, as well as 2 4 600 day weights in the top 1%, makes Elevation a balanced bull for any programs that might be going on where phenotype and performance data go hand in hand. A new and exciting bull to our lineup this year is Raven Nevada G100, sired by Spring Cove Reno 4021 out of Raven Blackbird Blackie E300. A bull again that appeals for those seeking that low birth and high growth. With his 2 and 400 day weights in the top 5%, his 600 in the top 10%, and his AB, grain and grass indexes in the top 5%. But a bull that also appeals to those looking for those carcass traits, with his carcass weight in the top 10% and EMA in the top 3%. We had hoped to have brought Nevada to you earlier this year. However, an injury late last year set him back slightly. He has since made a full recovery. As we can see here in these pictures and videos that follow, it hasn't set him back much at all. We feel there's a lot of upside with Nevada, and he will most likely take the place of Varrolet Geddes over the next few years. We're expecting Nevada's first progeny next autumn, but that doesn't mean you have to wait that long to use Nevada in your herd. Mock Specialist 98, fast becoming our specialist calving ease bull. Combining great calving ease direct and calving ease daughters with a birth weight in the top 10% and 600 in the top 10%, as well as 2 400 day weight in the top 5% and domestic and grass indexes in the top 5%. We've seen some big time use in a lot of commercial herds where the calving ease and extra growth are important for anyone selling calves into weaner sales. I'd also like to point out the extra frame that Specialist brings to the table with a 6.8, as well as the lower mature cow weight for anyone who's just wanting that extra growth without the excessively big cow weights. As we can see in the video, he also has the eye appeal to match, that natural thickness and that mobility that's so important whether it's in the stud or commercial world. So if you're looking for a heifer option bull this year, I'd give Specialist a go. I'm sure he won't disappoint. Now we have Schiffelbein Attractive 4565, another bull that's going to add some real power and presence to your program. He's in the top 1% for 2 and 400 day weight, top 5% for 600 and domestic index, and top 10% for the grass index. Attractive is exceptionally deep in his makeup, with tremendous body design, foot shape and heel depth. Attractive was another group of bulls that were highly sought after in North America during the bull sailing season earlier this year. And after looking at these videos and pictures to follow, it's easy to understand why. Up next, Musgrave 316 Colossal 137. A capitalist son out of a Musgrave Lady Barbara cow, which tracks back to Musgrave Big Sky, with that great calving ease, low birth and moderate growth that we come to expect from the capitalist cattle. The commercial breeders that have used Colossal have been really impressed with the results. They've come to expect the low birth, quick growth and natural eye appeal that these calves have, which makes it a real pleasure when it comes time to sell them and take advantage of these great prices currently on offer in the beef industry.
We're here at Grassdale Estate Angus with Brad and Fee Marson to talk about Musgrave Colossal and his use here. Brad, what made you select Musgrave Colossal to use here?
So probably the main thing would be his phenotype, and in that, probably the key features for us were his temperament, his frame size, and his mustering ability. And we're starting to see that in the calves. But then alongside that, his birth to growth is what we want, and then also with his positive card, and it gives you the option to use him wherever we want, whether that be heifers or cows.
Yeah. And how have you used him so far?
So we're using him over our moderate cows just to try and lock in that frame size, and also maintain our muscling quality in the herd. So that's probably the main way. Yeah, we're using it.
Yeah. And you happy with the results so far?
Yeah, so far they've been really good. Yeah, they have been good.
Yeah. And so your market around here is mainly targeting that weaner sale market in early January?
Yeah, look, a portion of it is, but we also sell to backgrounders that aim for a feedlot entry, and then we also sell a couple of bulls to a feedlot themselves that have their own house herd. So we sort of have to look at a broader spectrum through there with the carcass.
Yeah. And you recently sold some steers at Casson and done really well with them too, haven't you?
Yeah, they did. Yep, they did really well. We were surprised how well they went, so it's looking good.
Very good. Now, Fee, can you just tell us a little bit of background on Grassdale Estate and your position here?
Yes, can. So Grassdale Estate's been in our family for 5 generations now, since about 1860. So it's really exciting that Brad and I get to continue on here. My position is obviously full-time boss and manager. I do as much as I can between kids, but always out there feeding, checking cows, and helping out, practicing everything.
So Grassdale Estate will be one to watch in the future by the sound of it.
We'll see, hopefully.
Very good. Thanks for your time, guys.
Good, thanks, Cam.
New to our lineup this year is EXAR Pillar 9723B, a son of EXAR Monumental out of a Wilkes Black Cap cow. He's in the top 1% for 24600 day weight, carcass weight, and all selection indexes, as well as being in the top 5% for IMF. Pillar was part of the Express Ranchers Grand Champion Pen of 3 bulls last year at Denver. He's a deep-made, massively thick, and large-scrotaled individual. If you're looking for a bull to push the scales down this spring, then look no further than Riverbend Upgrade 8605. Top 1% for 24600 day weight, mature cow weight and carcass weight, as well as domestic grain and grass indexes, makes Riverbend Upgrade a great option for those seeking heavy weighing cattle. But aside from this really good performance data, let's take a look at the pictures and video here. The eye appeal, natural thickness and mobility of this bull means he's not just a one-trick pony. He could certainly upgrade your herd this spring.
Thank you once again for taking the time to watch our session tonight. We hope you enjoyed it. We had a great time bringing it to you. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me via my email or my mobile, which is displayed on screen now. I'd like to also take this opportunity to thank Brad and Fiona Marston from Grassdale Angus, Nick Frank from Frank's Angus, and Peter and Simone Bond from Blackstone Angus. Semex is always looking really hard to bring you bulls, whether that be from North America or here in Australia. We want to make sure that we have the best to give you the best. We look forward to talking to you soon, and we'll catch you next year.